Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s, and my name is Tammy. It's Monday night, and so I'm just going to kind of make it a little short and sweet here. We're going to put 2 songs out tonight off the musician's birthday list that we put out last night. That's normally what we do on Mondays, and that's what we're going to do tonight. And so we're just going to kind of jump in with that. Tomorrow night, check back in, and we'll say who the winner of the most views is, and they'll be able to request a song for Friday night. But I think that's about all the news I have to give everybody, so just going to get right on into it. So the first one that I chose is going to be a happy heavenly birthday, and this is to Goldie McJohn, or John Goodsby, I think was his real name, but he played with Steppenwolf, and so he was the rock keyboardist and the Hammond B3 organ player. But his birthday will be May 2nd of 1945, and again, it's a happy heavenly birthday. He passed away back in 2017 in his home. And so we're going to just get to the song. We're going to choose, I chose one of Steppenwolf's tunes, and we do have this song on the channel, but it's been like 2 years ago, and so it's my favorite Steppenwolf tune, so that's why we're going to play it. Anyway, we're going to go back to 1968, and we're going to play Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf, and this is a happy heavenly birthday to Goldie McJohn, which is how I think everybody mostly knowing that's his stage name. So we're just going to get to the song now.
Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away.
Oh, I'd stop the song for just a minute, but I didn't know I touched the button yet. Oh, I know what I really like about this song, I think, is that it just comes right out with like the very first note, rock and rollin'. It doesn't like climb up to it or anything like most songs do, or even in the middle of the song. It just starts out right at the beginning. It's got such a great little riff there, right off the bat. And so I think that's what I've always loved about the song. But we're doing a happy heavenly birthday to Goldie McJohn, or John Goldsby was his real name. And we're doing the 1968 Magic Carpet Ride. Goldie's birthday would have been May 2nd, 1945. So we're just going to get back to the song now. As much as I love the way this song starts out, I do have to say that the middle part of it and closer to the end gets a little old. They need to cut some of that out of there because it's just kind of the same thing over and over and over again. And yeah, it might have been good the first few times you heard the song, but you know, when they play it on the radio, a lot of times they cut it out around here, and it's just not the real song without it. But at the same time, it does get a little annoying, I think. But anyway, that's just my feelings on the matter. But this is a happy heavenly birthday to Goldie McJohn. Again, his real name's John Goldsby. Birthday May 2nd, 1945. And let's see. It says Goldie McJohn was a Canadian rock keyboardist and Hammond B3 organ player. Born in Toronto, Ontario, and passed away back in 2017 at his home in Burren, Washington, and he was 72 years old. And the only real thing that I wrote down about this song, well, let's go on and talk about Goldie first, because that's mainly what we talk about, is the birthday person. John Raymond Goldsby, known as Goldie McJohn, was a Canadian keyboard player best known as the original keyboardist for rock group Steppenwolf. Originally a classic trained pianist, he was a pioneer in the early use of electronic organ in heavy metal. He had been in several bands before they went on to become Steppenwolf, and McJohn remained with the group from 1967 to early 1975 when he was fired by John Kay. McJohn helped reform Steppenwolf in 1977 with Nick St. Nicholas and Kent Henry, and played in several incarnations of the band. He also played with Steve Marriott in the constituted version of Humble Pie. And then let's see. He was married to a lady named Sonia at the time, and he'd been married before, I believe. And also, it says he had at least 2 children. I like the way they put that, at least. He wasn't real sure there. But anyway, great song. It was good to hear it. So I know this was one of my requests, so I'm not like patting myself on the back or anything like that. But I got to hear something I wanted to hear tonight. When I seen this come up, I thought, yeah, we'll play a little bit of Steppenwolf. We haven't done them in a long time. So anyway, that's what that was all about. So tune back in here. We'll put another song out here in a minute. We'll say another happy birthday to another musician having birthdays. And if you're having a birthday this week, happy birthday. And if you're a sub, you can send me in requests. I do have one for later in the week, a birthday request. Also, I want to say happy birthday. I want to shout out to my son, Jordan Cox, my baby. He doesn't listen to this kind of music, so I didn't play him a song because it'd be kind of a waste of time. But I do want to say happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you. We all love you. And everybody have a great evening. Come back here in a few minutes. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath it. And peace out.